Eclair and Mademoiselle. What's your name,
Perfect.
It's here in stone.
All right, now everybody listen up, please.
Bonjour, friends. It is so good to see you. I have just arrived from Paris, from the Sorbonne Cooking School, and I am so happy to be here at the Space Academy. Let me get out our supplies while waiting for my colleague, the great Madame Parfait.
Hello, my little friends, and hello to you, Madame Eclair. Are we ready to run through the recipe?
We are ready. What is the first ingredient we want to show the cadets?
Water. God the Creator made earth with liquid water.
Why is water so important?
Water keeps the earth's temperature just right. And of course, plants, animals, and people need water to survive.
I see how important it is. Now on to our next ingredient.
Oxygen. The God Creator made earth with air to breathe.
Is there not oxygen on other planets?
Not that we know of. Earth is special. We need oxygen to breathe. Oxygen is in the atmosphere. It also protects us.
Refreshing. Next ingredient, please.
The moon.
The moon? That is not on the Earth. How is that part of God's special plan for a recipe for the Earth?
The moon keeps our planet stable and provides us with light and night. It is just the right distance away from all these things. God made the moon on the fourth day of the creation week, as recorded in the Bible about 6,000 years ago.
All right, Madame, one moon coming up.
How is our little concoction coming along?
Très bien. Very good, Madame. What should be added next?
How about the sun? The Bible tells us that the God made the sun on the fourth day of creation week.
I'm getting hot just thinking about it. Do we really need the sun in our recipe?
Oui. God put the sun in just the right place for us. It keeps us at the right temperature. If we were closer to the sun, we would burn up. But if we are farther from the sun, we would freeze. God put the sun in the right place just to keep us warm and help the plants grow.
Once again, you are right, my friends. One sun added to the mix. Are there any more ingredients?
Of course, there are many. Let me share a few more with you, though. How about gravity?
Gravity? What is that?
Gravity is what causes us all to stay attached to the earth. If it was not for gravity, we would all float out into outer space, or it would be too heavy and be crushed to the ground. God made just the right amount of gravity for the earth.
Oh, just right. Let's see. I see that gravity is at work, pulling the apple into our recipe.
We remember, God made everything just right, even the magnetic field.
Now you have lost me, my friend. What is the magnetic field?
The magnetic field is something God put on Earth that keeps our planet from becoming desolate and unbearable to live on. Like the other solar planets, we have animals and plants and humans and waterfalls and rivers. God created all of these things as Genesis 1 tells us. The magnetic field is one thing God uses to keep us all alive and well.
And I suspect that is not all, my friend.
So true, Madame Eclair. Let me show you two more ingredients. First, the tilt of the earth is an ingredient in the recipe.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, if the earth did not have the tilt as it had, it would not be fit for life. Some planets would either be too hot or too cold. It would be a mess and not nearly livable for life.
So I think the tilt is just right.
Just right.
And okay, what is the last ingredient, my friend, Madame?
And for the last ingredient, is the recipe for the earth that we are going to. Oh dear. Okay. And now the last ingredient in the recipe for the earth that we are going to show to the cadets today.
Whatever it is, I am sure it is just right. Because God, the Creator, never makes a mistake.
You are correct about that. The last ingredient today is the location of the earth in the galaxy. If radiation near the core of the galaxy would kill us, but God created the earth and placed it in just the right place.
I wonder why the awesome, incredible, indescribable Creator made the earth.
He made it for His glory and for people to live on.
The God who made the universe made the earth for us.
And He loves us. The Bible tells us that the God loved us so much that He sent His only Son, and that whosoever believes in Him shall have everlasting life.
That is amazing. I want to hear more about having this relationship with God.
Well, I believe there's a flight instructor here at the Space Academy that can tell us more about that. Why don't I go look for her?
All right. Sounds like a plan. Bonjour, madame. See you back at the kitchen in
Bonjour.
Paris.